The Broncos offense on Sunday against the Chargers in the first half, look, it struggled mightily. A lot of their struggles were equated to early down operations, first down, second down, and then you have big plays called back. Denver couldn't get out of their own way here, and really it started on this first series. What you're going to have here, you're going to have an inside handoff here to Javonte Williams on this play. And what happens is this pass rusher right here, the outside guy, he's going to shoot inside here, which takes back a little bit of a lane for Javonte to get skinny. So he's going to be forced to bounce this outside where this linebacker is able to make this play. Just, once again, Denver not being effective on early downs. Once again, you got number 45 right here inside the hole where Javonte's supposed to go. He's forced to bounce it outside. But guess what? Parrott can't get up to the play side linebacker. He's going to chase and trail here. You got a corner attacking outside leverage. You get 1 yard on this play. Not efficient on first down. That's hurt them all season long. It was a trend in this game. It's been a trend for a while. As you're going to see, you're going to work a double team right here, and then he's supposed to get up to play side linebacker. Obviously, he's supposed to try to win this one-on-one and maybe kick him out, and then Javonte can maybe hit up this hole here. But you have him shooting through this gap. You work the double team right here, and you're late getting up play side. This guy being right here is problematic. So Javonte has no choice but to bounce this outside. He's able to step at a 45-degree angle and trail and chase, and now you got a corner coming up as well. Not a good play here. Javonte, there was nothing he could have done on this play right here specifically. All right, this is second down on the first series here. Once again, you're just going to get one of these toss plays where you just toss it, run inside here. Denver's actually had some success with this. They're in 12 personnel, 2 tight ends right here, 1 running back. We call that 12 personnel. Obviously, you're going to have Matt Parrott right here. He's going to step and block against this defensive end who's out wide here. And then you're going to work right here down. Obviously, work a one-on-one here. Garrett Bull's going to release up to the second level, and these guys are going to try to double team, obviously, the outside linebacker. You got to worry about him because he's going to be a box defender. He could come in here. Obviously, toss. Now you're working. 0 comes free backside. Doesn't matter. They ball him out a little bit. Just no push forward here, and it allows the defensive lineman, the D-tackle, to scrape and obviously bring him down here. So let's take a look at it again. Obviously, block wide, double team here initially, one-on-one right here, release up, double team here. It just isn't executed well right here. Now, obviously, this defensive lineman against Ben Powers, he gets some push right here. And look, he's scraping, and he's working down the line of scrimmage, right? So he's not – there's no push getting down to the second level. It's, hey, we're scraping and riding the line of scrimmage. These guys are blocking right here, but really the flow there, if Javonte's going to try to hit this, okay, obviously he does, but look how fast the hole closes up. Javonte can't step in here because he's going to step on Adam Troutman's leg, and then this defensive lineman is obviously just doing a great job scraping down the line of scrimmage. Once again, first 2 plays of the game, you get 2 yards. Not efficient football in the early downs. So we talk about it, right? Early down efficiency first and second down. Not good. You only get 2 yards. So now you're facing a 3rd and 8 situation. Okay, what are the Chargers going to do? Here's the sticks, right? This is the first down marker. Well, obviously, they've got 3 defensive backs that are playing in front of the sticks. That way, if something's thrown, they can rally. Like, they can take pursuit angles and do that. Outside receiver right here is going to run vertical. You're going to have safety help over the top. Obviously, you're going to have a chip right here from the tight end, fullback, and then he's going to run an out. Little Jordan Humphrey's going to run inside the hash, and he's going to bow it out. Javonte's going to chip 1001, release to the flat, but the intended receiver here is Marvin Mims, who's going to run the bend across the middle of the field here. And look, I think Bo does a great job throwing him with anticipation, but he throws it high here, and it leads to, obviously, Marvin trying to go up and trying to corral it, one-handed. It's a little high. He's trying to make sure he can alter it a little bit. It's tipped and picked. So now, as you can see, Bo's got a clean pocket. Now you're keying this safety right here. Okay, hey, he's backpedaling. Number 29 is riding little Jordan Humphrey on the out right here. This guy on the outside is not going to be open. That's going to be a tough throw to make. Maybe you can fire that shot, or then people are going to say, okay, hey, why don't you throw it to Javonte right here? I mean, you could throw it to Javonte right here. Maybe he makes something happen after the catch, but here's the first down marker. Here's what happens. You throw it to Javonte, you're going to get this guy. You're going to get this guy tracing from this angle, and you're going to get this guy. More than likely, this is going to be tackled short here on this play. They're trying to get Denver to force the check down to Javonte right here. That's not the play that you want, but look at Bo, his eyes, where he's looking. Okay, this safety right here in the middle, this corner is playing outside, in outside zone, obviously. But now with Marvin bending here, he's like, hey, this is my only window here. I'm going to rip it across the middle. And look, he does that, but it's high. If this isn't a high ball here, Marvin's going to catch this, And maybe it's a big first down at the 50. Once again, watch it. Just rips it. That's just high. Marvin has to go up with one hand there, a little bit of an overthrow, and now it's tipped. Overthrows, tips, picks. Defenses always try to come up with that. This was just a disastrous way for the Broncos offense to start this game. And look, it's not all on Bo Nix. That's the one thing I want to make clear. Everyone's piling on Bo Nix. Denver had so many issues in this game offensively, protection-wise. They had it from, just offensive operation on the early downs there. Bo obviously didn't play a great first half here. There's collective blame to go around, but to be writing off Bo Nix after 6 games, it exemplifies the level of impatience that this fan base has. There's things he can work with, but the offense around him isn't great right now, and he's got to be better. But this is a young team. That's a bad play right there by Bo. He's got to find a way to get Marvin on the right angle there. All right, Broncos' second offensive series. This is the first play, right? First down, they go a little bit more up-tempo on this play. They're just going to run a simple swing route here to Jaleel McLaughlin. You're going to have, obviously, blocking right here, and then Jaleel is going to make a nice move inside to get back upfield skinny toward the outside. It's going to get 6 yards on this play. This is just designed to be a quick hitter here by Bo Nix. I see one, boom. He's going to dump it out there. This was a design play from the onset. Good move by Jaleel McLaughlin. Gets 6 yards on the play. What do we have here protection-wise? We have a defensive lineman right here. He's playing a 3 technique. You have a defensive lineman right here, and we could say he's playing a 2-eye. Yeah, so they're just playing right here, and obviously outside wide. It's just, hey, let's get the ball quickly. One, Bo does a great job looking off, dump off there, and now, hey, win your blocks out here. Make a man miss right here. Jaleel does that. 6 yards on first down. That's positive. Denver hasn't had enough of that. They need more of it. Okay, so the Broncos, very next play here, okay? It's 2nd and 4. This is manageable. Denver hasn't had a lot of manageable second downs offensively this year. That's why it's been so frustrating because it's so inconsistent. Now, on this play, it's just going to be a simple inside handoff to Jaleel McLaughlin here. You're going to leave Khalil Mack unblocked backside. He's a chase player at this point, but you're going to double team right here. You're going to double team right here, one-on-one on the outside. Ben Power's supposed to double team right here, work his way up to play side linebacker number 25, and then obviously you get your one-on-one blocking here. But Jaleel's going to get skinny and squeeze for 3 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up, let's see right here, okay, hey, ref stops. Okay, coming up, hey, 3rd and 1. Okay, that's manageable. It's better than 3rd and 8. It's better than 3rd and 15, which Denver has found themselves in a lot of 3rd and longs this season. So from this angle right here, you're going to leave Khalil Mack unblocked on the outside because he's going to be a chase player right here. Your goal here is to work the double team up, and obviously double team here. Power's going to double team and try to work up to number 25. Quinn can hopefully work up, and then if this guy's trailing backside, you can seal him off, win your one-on-one right here, and then boom, you get a nice play here. Let's see what happens here. Good job on the double team. This guy does a good job. The defensive lineman for the Chargers, he strikes and extends. But look, now he's got an outside hand free. He uses that to wrap around Jaleel. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Okay, what are you going to do on 3rd and 1 here? Very next play. All right, 3rd and 1. What are we going to work with? We're out of the gun right here. We're in 11 personnel. We got 1 tight end, 1 running back. Okay, hey, 3rd and 1. We can work with this. You got Lil Jordan Humphrey in the slot. You got a receiver here. All right, maybe against a 4-man front right here, you can do something. Maybe you can just get another inside handoff, okay, and then live to see another down. You're going up-tempo here. What happens? Keep an eye right here. False start. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6 here. Like, okay, you're going up-tempo. Understandably so, okay? You want to be able to not get the defense time to settle in there. But when you have a false start when you're going up-tempo, it tells you that you're thinking too much. So Garrett Bowles right here thinking too much pre-snap, and it leads to a 5-yard penalty. Now backs you up to a 3rd and 6. That's what I'm talking about. The issues that continue to plague the Broncos, they'll do something right. They'll get some positive plays, but then they take 2 steps backwards. It's problematic early on. So now because of the penalty, you find yourself in a 3rd and 6 situation. It's obviously going to change what you're going to do from a play calling standpoint. Now on this play, what you're going to see is a chip release from Lucas Crowley. He's going to come out to the flat on a crossing pattern here. Cortland Sutton's coming inside. Devon Valey's going to work his way up the field and kind of sit over here. And then obviously you have Lil Jordan Humphreys working his way inside as well. Nothing's going to materialize here for Nix. And also you have pressure coming off here from Khalil Mack. And this kind of changes things a little bit because Bo, at a time where maybe he can find Lucas Kroll right here. Now you got not Khalil Mack, you got 45. Look at this. Like Bo, if he brings his arm out here, this defensive lineman right here is going to bring his arm out to try to strip sack him from behind. Bo senses that. and he's going to have to step up and roll out. It turns into a scramble drill here. I think little Jordan Humphrey does a great job of turning on this, but people want Bo to throw this play to little Jordan Humphrey right here, but they don't understand, hey, you got an underneath defender here. If you float this up, this defender has time to maybe chase and trail and get back and make a play on the football. That's just Bo being smart here with, hey, I can't put this ball into harm's way. He already threw an interception earlier in this game. Nobody's open right here. Nobody's open here. Nobody's open here or here. It's easier to say, like, right here, okay, hey, Bo, just chuck it downfield. This isn't Madden. Like, you're not just going to be able to launch that right here because now you got this guy chasing inside. You got this guy chasing backside. He doesn't have time. Like, it's fast. Like, there's no way he can throw at the platform to be able to get little Jordan Humphrey the ball down here, especially with this guy sinking underneath, and this guy's going to be able to maybe try to get in position. Maybe if he had time to set his feet and throw, he could do it, but no, now he's got to scramble, has to throw it away. Once again, let's take a look at the routes. This isn't going to be open because now you got a defender right here. This guy's chasing. Sutton's not going to be open on this play. Vele right here is not going to be open on this play. You don't have time here to maybe hit Lucas Kroll because, hey, look, this guy's hand right here, you see it, it's blue. I erased the yellow. But you can see right below that, it's blue. The hand's coming out there to try to strip sack. So Bo has to escape the pocket right here. Nothing is open there. You don't have time to hit some of these Madden concepts that a lot of people want them to. Just the offense overall is not operating efficiently right now. It's not solely the quarterback. There's breakdowns across the board here. So let's take a look at another angle right here. Let's see what Bo sees. Okay, hey, you get the one-on-one right here. This guy's stunting inside. You're working right here, working here. Javonte is going to leak out here. But now, as you can see right here in the one-on-one, number 45 is going to bring his outside hand right there. Ideally, Bo senses that, steps outside. These guys are doing a great job. You can only work so much. Like, it's hard. It's tiresome. Like, it's working extra right here, and the more you bow it out, you know, Bo right here is anticipating. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Obviously, this guy's chasing, but Bo can't just stop on a dime right here, set his feet, and launch because this guy's going to come in and blast him. So, just frustrating performance by Denver's offense. Really killed on this drive by a penalty on 3rd and 1 by Garrett Bowles. All right, Broncos country, next offensive drive here. Denver's getting some up-tempo. They're going. They've rattled off. Javonte's got, a 13-yard run on this drive right here. You get a couple. Now you're past midfield. You're in Chargers territory, and you're going to do an inside handoff right here. Javonte's just going to fumble. This is a 10-point swing. It is 13-0 at this point. You have a chance to drive. Maybe make it 13-3, 13-7. Best case scenario here. You fumble this ball right here, and it just sinks the momentum. The Chargers then get the ball after this, right? Obviously, they recover it. They go down on this drive, and they score. J.K. Dobbins from 4 yards out. That makes it 20-0. This is a brutal 10-point swing here by the Broncos. Inside handoff. Javonte's got the ball right there. At that point, when you're in the pile, you got to protect it a little further. The Chargers rip it out, force a turnover. Denver's second turnover of the day, and it was costly. All right, next series, Broncos, they're facing a 3rd down, and you're going to motion Troy Franklin out here wide. You're going to run a little bit of a stutter and go with him. And then, obviously, with Marvin, you're going to run a clear out all the way across the field. You're going to have Nate Atkins going to stay in extra protection right here. And then Cortland Sutton's going to run the in and then break it out here. We'll call it a zig route, whatever you want to call it. But this is a sprint pass here by Bo Nix. Javonte's going to come out to the flat and underneath. This is designed to cork open a little bit of a deep shot here. Now, obviously, you can see a safety right here playing in the middle of the field. You got obviously a safety right here. You got your nickel and you got your corner on the outside. This opens up here for Marvin on this play. And look, maybe if Marvin's a little taller, he hauls this in, right? Corner's obviously going to ride on his hip right there, play underneath. Maybe it could have called defensive holding. Not sure. Like, Denver didn't do enough to buy it at this point. But the stutter and go there from Troy Franklin is what this safety really focuses on first, which leaves Marvin downfield one-on-one here with the cornerback underneath. Bo fires up a shot right there, and it's just going to fall incomplete. It's going to hit Marvin in the hands. Defender's going to bring his hands through as well. Let's take a look at it from the other angle. But this is just a designed sprint pass. Reset right here. This is designed to get Marvin open. You're going to uncork that shot downfield. Let's take a look. If Marvin is Cortland Sutton's height right there, he's going to come down with this play. Makes the argument, hits him in the hands. Obviously, defender brings it through. Let's take a look at it in slow motion right here. I like the design. I like being able to take a shot on this play. Unfortunately, falls incomplete. Denver's going to have to punt it right there. Boom, bang. Just missed opportunities by Denver's offense. This was a frustrating game to watch, folks. Frustrating. Right before halftime, okay? Denver's down 20-0 on the scoreboard right here. They're trying to find a way to make a play. You know what they go to? A play that's worked for them all season long. It is dagger. You're going to have Troy Franklin vertical. Cortland Sutton's going to run the dagger here. Bo Nix hits this. It's a 46-yard catch and run. Okay, now you're in business against the Chargers, but there's a holding call on Quinn Miners, a 46-yard play right before halftime, negated due to a penalty. Just once again, anything that could have gone wrong for the Broncos did go wrong here. So you're going to see the dagger concept, obviously vertical by Troy Franklin. You're going to get Cortland on the dagger, and then just the crosser right there, tight end drag, tailback swing, don't matter. Bo Nix does a great job right here, standing back in the pocket, sets his feet, and look, Cortland right here, this corner's playing outside leverage. That's how you know it's zone. This safety is going to occupy the vertical route here. Sutton coming inside. Bo already anticipates it. You got an underneath defender, fires it in a window, does a great job leading with anticipation, and then all of a sudden, bang, okay, hey, now you're in business. Good blocking by Troy Franklin there. Now you get down all the way to the 16-yard line, but big-time play, explosive play, negated due to a holding call right here. It's going to be on Quinn Miners, unfortunately, against number 95. You'll see it, obviously, as the play goes out here. Let's take a look. Right there. That's a hold, unfortunately, and it just negates such a positive play because Denver didn't have anything going. This led to, obviously, Bo Nix being at halftime. I think it was 2 of 10 for 22 yards, and this was one big play that got wiped out on the scoreboard. And it could have changed the outcome of the game. Who knows? But it encompassed what we saw from the Broncos offense in Sunday's loss. A lot of early stuff and a lot of things that are going to have to clean up on the early downs if they're going to compete this year.